In spite of protests that have at times taken them to task, leaders of the Fort Wayne Police Officers Union believe that vast majority of citizens still think cops on the street are fulfilling their duty to serve and protect.
The president and the vice president of the Patrolman's Benevolent Association here spoke with our Jeff Newmeyer today. He's live now with more on that. Jeff.
Yeah, Brian and Caitlin, those heads of the city police union telling me today that they feel to some degree they're being wrongly blamed for what happened in Minneapolis, where a former officer is now charged with murder following the death of George Floyd in police custody. We questioned Stephen Espinoza and Mark Beeker, the president and vice president of the PBA, about a variety of topics getting attention right now. Some groups in town have demanded, quote, a duty to intervene policy for city police, meaning if an officer sees a colleague crossing the line to excessive force, they have a duty to step in and put a stop to it. Both men are adamant that policy exists and is enforced now on the city police department. They oppose the notion of cutting funding for city police, saying that will only make it harder to screen officer applicants, raising the likelihood of getting bad apples on the force. And when we asked them about the protests that have sometimes gotten heated and damaged trust between the two sides, they said this.
You've got the protesters that are actually wanting to get their point across and wanting to express their concerns. Then you have the other group that all they're wanting to do is to cause problems and instigate issues. And in turn, it takes away from the peaceful protest.
I think for the most part, all of our citizens, they're behind us 100% still. We just have a few rioters. I wouldn't even call them protesters because they're not out here for the cause that's being protested. They're out here to cause problems.
Now, of course, some of those protesters would see it differently. Many people believe that the use of tear gas and other agents by police first weekend of organized demonstrations downtown provoked clashes between the two sides. PBA leaders say the tear gas policy must be set by the chief and other top brass, that they don't have a lot of input in that. There are voices growing louder calling for widespread use of body cameras by Fort Wayne police to better document interactions between the police and citizens on the streets. The police union leaders are not opposed to that idea, but when policy decisions are made on that issue, they say they want a seat at the table.
Okay, and we know City Council will address that issue as they work on the next budget. Jeff, thank you.